What is up, everybody? Kryllyk back in action here with... what's this? FTB Monster. Yes, indeed. Based on your response of my what series do you want me to continue and all that kind of stuff video, a lot of you expressed interest to for me to do some more Monster. So here we are. We are in Monster. And I got a little project that I want to work on. We're working with the wall. I've got the outside foundation kind of set up. That's the distance we're looking at in between. And this is all going to be for crop farms and whatnot. So let's just get rid of some of this. So this is all going to be magical crops. It's going to be... that was a meteor. It's going to be regular vanilla crops. Anything that can grow in the dirt is going to grow in between the wall, which is going to be awesome. But basically, I only had a little bit of this ebony wood, and I really like the looks of the ebony and with this design. I really like it, using a lot of chisel blocks here as well. So I want to get something like this, and I might have come up with, well, some of the streamers helped me. We might have come up with a little bit of a solution, I hope. So let's jump on down to our basement and get started on that right away. So we are going to delve into some open block stuff. First thing that we want is a paint mixer. Okay, this guy should be pretty easy to make. I should have everything ready to go. I don't know if this requires power or not. Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. The other thing that this thing needs is a bucket of milk. Okay, so we need a bucket of milk, and you know what? Let's get some ink sacs because I want it to be dark. Okay, so let's figure this out together. So we put in the bucket of milk, and we select our color. Okay, let's get this black. How do I get just black? I guess that's it, hey? Just 0, 0, 0. Now, do I need to put in a color here? Do I need some of those? I don't know. Let's try it. As black can be here. And let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Nothing? Oh no, it's doing something. Okay, that's good. We're getting some stuff here. Let's see what it comes out as. It should be pretty good. I hope. I hope. I'm hoping we're getting black paint. Paint can. And it looks black, so that's good. And it did use up one of the inks. So that's good too. I'm glad that I had that set up. So the next thing that we need is a paintbrush. God, I'm hoping this all works. So just a paintbrush is like that. And as far as I know, I thought you just put it beside each other. Or do you dip it in somehow? No? I don't know how to work that. But let's get some fences and see if this works. Just regular old fences. I have a whole bunch of them. So I want to make sure that this works first and foremost. Hopefully, we don't have any problems, other than the fact it's nighttime. Alright, let's close that up. There we go. Okay, so, man, it's been a long time since I've been in this world. Absolutely love this build still, even though it's not completed. I'm going to do my best, everybody, to get this completed. So, hopefully we're A-okay there. Yeah, really hoping so. Really hoping so. So, if I place down a fence, let's say right here, we'll place a fence there. How do I... okay, I place down the paint can. Okay, so let's place down the paint can, and right-click it on the brush. Okay, cool. You can see the little durability thing up in Wayla there. Up in the little tooltip. That's pretty sweet. And then, what do I do? Oh, it doesn't paint fences? Really? Really? It paints that. Why doesn't it paint fences? No. Okay, well, there goes that plan. I guess we'll come up with a different plan. Maybe it'll just be as simple as going to a nether brick fence. I'm really not... I was hoping that would work on the fences. Oh well. Let's take our paint can home. Let's take our paint can home. Let me come up with another solution for the wall, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, folks, so we are back here, and I guess my only solution is to farm the ebony. So look forward to some bees and tree breeding. I haven't done it since 1.4, so I'm sure it's changed, and I'm probably god-awful at it. But that also means that I need a little bit of a sunroom or something nice for the setup. I can't just put things in a field and get it done. So that's kind of my own little problem. I looked at everybody else's base, and it looks like nobody's really started anything on the forestry front, especially for the tree breeding. I know German has probably done some bees, and I'll probably ask him off camera here if I can maybe get a little starter pack or something from him. But that's up to him, and hopefully maybe he can help us out. But for right now, I'm just doing some glass, working on the wall a little bit, continually growing my magical crops, because that's going to be a pretty big part of the next step, because I am sick and tired of using quarries. If I can just avoid all quarries... What? Dirt block? Why? What? If I can just avoid all quarries from here on out, I will be a very happy camper. So, I need to keep working on the wall, and I'll probably do this with the viewers on Twitch. This is my whole problem with why I haven't been recording FTB Monster, is I have a lot of building to do in between some ins and outs. So, I'm going to get to building. Might be a build-heavy night, I'm not sure. And, yeah, see you soon. Alrighty, everybody, so we're back. I've been working on the wall. As you can see, it's actually progressed past the doorway here. Not bad at all. And you'll see these beautiful, nice red lines over here. Yes, I am going to remove more of the landscape. We are going to set up a nice little greenhouse in the back of the house here. So, I made another filter, because apparently mine disappeared somewhere. And we can do that. And we connect it with a conduit and an energy cell. Let me just get all my landmarks here first before I set this bad boy up to work. And there's my hole. Get my landmark. Thank you. Then we'll grab the other one. And we will clear out this land. I might have to do one more clearing. And then I'll have to do a little bit of terraforming for... basically the rest of it, because I don't want to have just a giant flat piece of land, if you know what I mean. So let's put down that energy cell, and we will set up the clear command in here. So not fill, we want clear. Beautiful. And let's set up that, and we will output that side to be that. Okay. Is it working? Please tell me it's working. It's working. Beautiful. I'm hoping this one energy cell's enough. It might not be, but that's okay. So we're starting to clear out the land. Once this is all done, I'll get back to you guys here, and we can start building a little bit of the greenhouse type thing. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, so we're back in action here. I've kind of got this all to be dirt. You can't see half of it at the moment due to world derps, but I'm getting really low on my tools and stuff like that, and for the life of me, I cannot find my other tools. I lost my wand, I lost everything, and I don't remember how, because I had a beautiful RF axe and you name it. So at this point in time, I think we're going to work on some new tools. Now, I'm thinking we could do a mattock, because that's axe, shovel, and a handle. So I could do a thaumium handle. Let's see about that. So, handle. Why do I not have the standard... Oh, there it is. So I could do a thaumium tool rod. That would be good. We'll put that to the side. Then I'm thinking a cobalt head for both. So we'll do the 2 cobalt ingots, get them smelted up in the smeltery here. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll make a mattock. So it'll be double cobalt with the thaumium tool rod. And that should give us an axe and shovel. Pretty good. I don't really need a lumber axe, I've decided at this point in time. But getting these tools back in action would be very nice. I'm not sure what sword I want to do. I could do a rapier. I'm not a huge fan of the rapier, but I could do a long sword or the broadsword, which is also very nice. That one wouldn't be too hard to do. I could actually make a pretty nice one. So maybe we'll do the broadsword. So let's make ourselves another thaumium tool rod for that. And then we need the wide guard pattern. And I want to make that out of paper. Okay, so there we go. And then, of course, the sword blade will be out of menulin. Okay, very nice, very good item. But I'll be right back once I have all the parts together. And then we can craft up these tools. Maybe give them some fun names. And hopefully that'll help me quite a bit, because I'm getting sick and tired of using this stuff. Alrighty, so I'm back here. I got myself the items required. So we got the axe head, we got the shovel head, and the thaumium tool rod. This will give me a mattock with reinforced level 2 and a pretty darn good mining speed. The one bonus to the mattock is it gives me the hoe ability. So I can use this as a hoe as well for all the farming that I need to do in the wall coming up. So let's just call it the caps lock mattock. Let's just call it the mattock. That's easy, right? Okay, so we got the mattock. It is made. Beautiful. Now this manilion should be done right away. So we got everything, I think, ready to go. So that'll replace these two. Ooh, that's nice. Let's give it a quick test. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so on that, I'm probably going to make it an RF tool. We have 4 modifiers. So I'm probably going to do RF first of all. And then we're going to probably increase the speed for the most part on that guy. I don't really see any other use outside of making it faster for what I need it for. Silk Touch would be okay, but then you got grass blocks instead of dirt blocks and all that kind of stuff. So I got my sword pattern here. Let's do this up. Let's take the cast out, put that back, and let's make ourselves a broadsword. I know it's not the fanciest of swords, but it's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, we'll just call it a simple broadsword, and it's going to be thaumic and writable. Now what this means is, if you put it in this here again, you'll see we have 5 modifiers right off the start. That's going to be very beneficial when we load this thing up with quartz to maximize its damage. And there we go, we're pretty much set. I think from here, I'm going to make a little bit more manilion. for a pickaxe. So let me just throw some of this in here. And that'll smelt down into some menelin, and I can make myself a new pickaxe as well. But let's jump on down to our little laboratory, and we're going to make a flux capacitor. That's right. So just the leadstone one is good enough for me, and I want to make 3 of them. Each one of these is going to have one of these RF flux capacitors in it, so that I basically have the ability to charge up the weapon, and I don't ever have to worry about durability. I don't like going with the slimy moss, personally. I find it recharges quite slow, especially if you're doing big projects. So keep that in mind with whatever it is you're doing. Let's pull out the redstone as well while we're here. Like so. And yeah, that should be that, I think, for the most part. Oh, we need some quartz. Ooh. Don't have too much nether quartz. I might have to go hunting for some of that. We will see soon enough. So let's jump back up. These advanced metals take quite a bit for the smeltery to melt down. It takes a bit of time. But in the meantime, we can look to improve our matic. So there we go. We can make it look ugly now by placing an RF thing on it. Just like there. There's one of our modifiers gone. The rest of these are all going to be redstone. So we're just going to click on through here and fill them up. Like so, and one more time. Now, I could also add another level of haste to this by increasing the modifiers with a nether star or gold and a diamond, stuff like that, but we'll get around to that a little bit later. The broadsword, though, we're going to do a little bit of quartz, increasing the damage. You'll see we started with 4, and we're now up to 4.5 damage. We're up to 5. That's good. As much damage as possible would be nice. So that's up to 70 right there, and then 1 and 2. Okay, so for me to carry on, we're going to need another thing, another modifier. But we're up to 5.5 hearts already. Obviously, it doesn't carry on exponentially, but it's still pretty good. That only gave me 1 manillion. Oh, I only did 1 cobalt. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, so let's give this... Oh, I wanted to do RF on the sword. That's the other one. Okay, we'll put that and that. This is going to affect our damage a little bit on the sword, but I don't want to cook up manilin for the repair of the sword. Not really a big fan of that. Hunting in the nether, I try to avoid it. Not really a big fan of the nether, just in general. And then you just throw it in the energetic infuser here, and you'll see we're starting to pump some power into it. And you'll see the green bar fully light up soon enough here. And we should be good to go. So let's put some of this away. I don't need the thaumium anymore, but I'm going to put that somewhere else. And I probably don't need the paper or the charcoal for right now. Let's get that going. Takes a while to charge. That's probably the only downside, I would say, to the RF setup. But a lot of the time, you're not even actually running completely out, so it's not that bad. Okay, actually, what am I doing? I only need 1. Oh, silly me. Silly, silly, silly me. We need a... Alrighty, so I put the pick in here, and we should be able to click on here and get the manillion out of here. Messing up big time at the moment. I'm getting huge leg spikes, and I have no clue why. So that might have to be the end of the route.